Hello everyone, I'm Phoenix Tremayne, and today I'm going to give you your Days of Our Lives spring preview. But first, if you haven't done so, please take a minute to subscribe. If you have subscribed, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Please hit that like button, because every time you hit that like button, YouTube will send more people over here to discover the Soap Fam. And we have a membership where you get exclusive videos, early access to videos, articles throughout the week, a whole lot of good spoiler territory over there in the member section. So if you want to give that a try, even if it's just for a month, go ahead and give that a try, because if you were a member, you will get things like Days by Spoilers a week in advance, and you will have already seen the story because the members already got the spoilers for all four episodes for soap operas. So give that membership a try. But I'm going to get right into it. We're going to begin with Ben, Sierra, and Theo. We are torturing the Ben and Sierra fans somewhat. She's almost speaking for the audience when she says, "How could I be in love with someone who could, with Ben's past?" And no one stopped me. So we are seeing that Ben is desperate in a situation to get her to remember their love. And in the meantime, Sierra is reconnecting with Theo, who she feels safe around, is the opposite of what Ben used to be. Now, I did get some additional information from an interview that Victoria Confo did, where she said that she only agreed to do 16 episodes. So that's why you don't see Sierra like all throughout the week. You know, they're taking them 16 episodes and they're stretching those 16 episodes out. So the way I see it, it should be really soon. You know, I'm sure them 16 episodes is almost up. But I did reveal that she's leaving the show, and that, according to a good source, she will be leaving town to go get help, I guess, for her memory. And she'll be with her mother, Hope, off camera. Then we're going to go to Chanel, Paulina, Abe, Lonnie, and Eli. We see that Pauline and Chanel have a sparky relationship. Chanel is a free spirit who was going all over the world spending her mother's money, and now Paulina has cut her off. Now, it's very interesting that they say that Chanel has been going all over the world, because there's a spoiler for the week of March 29th that says that Theo runs into his ex-girlfriend, and Chanel, I'm sure she probably made a pit stop in Africa, because who else in the cast could be his ex-girlfriend other than the new girl? They will continue to clash. Chanel acts out in some very outrageous and fun ways, and Lonnie and Eli are caught in the middle of this. As for Abe and Paulina, they're going to be getting closer. It is not just going to be in business. Sammy, Lucas, and Kristen, along with Chloe and Brady, are going to be embroiled in the story together. Chloe and Brady finds out that Chloe has feelings for him, and we see the impact on him. He is in love with Kristen. They share a child, but she's stuck in prison for however long that's going to be, and Chloe suddenly has feelings for him. How is Brady going to handle this, and is he going to stay loyal to Kristen, or is he going to be tempted by his feelings for Chloe? Meanwhile, we learned that Kristen is going to be blackmailing Lucas and Sammy. What you'll learn is Sammy and Lucas have a huge secret between the two of them, and unfortunately for them, Kristen, as Susan, stumbles onto their secret. So those two stories collide, where Kristen holds this secret over Sammy and Lucas's heads, and Kristen is like, "I'll keep your secret if you keep mine, but what I need is for you to get Chloe away from Brady. And if you don't, I'll reveal what I know about you and Lucas." Hijinks most definitely ensue. Then we have on the Charlie front, you see that Sammy is maybe covering for Allie. We see John had a blackout, and he does remember hearing a shot, but we don't know what that means. As we move on to the next phase of the investigation, it seems to focus on John and Marlena's family. It takes another turn as it starts to escalate. We are building to who really did it, and we'll find out this spring. Philip and Gabby. Jake told Gabby to move on, so Gabby takes the ball and runs with it. She worms her way into Philip's life. She brings Gabby Chic the Titan and starts to have this banter with Philip. And Gabby realizes this would be a great way to get under both Jake and Kate's skin. Abigail, Jack, and Gwen. Jack really wants to end this war between Abigail and Gwen. He manages to make some inroads with Chad's help, and then there's a new twist to the story that blows it all up. Now, I'm going to make an early prediction because, enough time has passed. You don't necessarily know when you're pregnant right away. But the only other twist I could think to come out of this story is that Gwen finds out she's pregnant. That's the only thing I think that could send Abigail straight over the edge into the mental institution where her mother, will be with her, watching over her, whatever, because they'll both be off camera because, of course, Abigail, Marcy Miller, is pregnant and she's soon to be going on maternity leave. And, of course, in real life. Xander. When things go awry with Sarah, as one might imagine, he does not take it well. We have to have him go on this drunken bender that goes on for a while. He's on a downward spiral and gets completely plastered, and you'll see that he wakes up and he finds himself in a surprising situation that is going to be very fun. Trip and Allie. It has been nice to see these two tiptoe towards each other. As the romance of it starts to build, suddenly there's another party in the mix, and Trip will find himself having a little competition for Allie's heart. Nicole, Eric, Rafe, and Ava. Ava and Rafe have been connecting ever since Ava moved into his house, and it starts to turn romantic. Anything to keep away from Steve. And I think that Ava and Rafe have great chemistry, so I'm glad to go in this direction. But then we got this next part of the story. But that bond between Nicole and Rafe is there, and she's a little bit jealous in spite of herself. So we got Nicole jealous of Ava and Rafe. As for Eric, and this is the Eric and Nicole fans' worst nightmare. They're going to hate hearing this. Eric agrees to stay another 3 months in Africa. Nicole goes off the rails a bit and ends up making a choice that is going to be a threat that could put an end to her marriage. It sounds like Nicole has a one-night stand. Now, I assume this one-night stand might be Rafe, but when I look at the spoiler about Xander, could it really be possible that who he wakes up with and when he finds himself in that surprise situation is going to be Nicole? I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. I'm just trying to put the pieces together of the puzzle. Because it could be Rafe. So that is it for the spring preview for Days of Our Lives. Let me know in the comment section what you think about, everything that's going to be happening in spring. Do you think I'm right about some of the things that I've been trying to put together from what the spoilers are saying? And I'll see you in the comment section. Thanks for watching.